Hi everyone, how are you going? It's 2023 and it's been a crap year to date, let's face it, especially if you're living in New Zealand. What have we had? Floods, cyclones, earthquakes. I'm just now waiting for the volcanic eruption to top it all off. And if you're living overseas, you've had earthquakes and winter storms, snowstorms. Yeah, it's been pretty shit. So anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about, but I did want to acknowledge everything that's been going on. Oh look, we're going to go flying. That's cool, because now we've got a breeze. We actually meant to start this earlier, because I've got to talk about this. And just as we were kicking off and recording, a vehicle 2 doors over started up to start shredding and cutting up timber and stuff. So I had to go and ask them how long they'd been. They said, well, half an hour. Now we've got half an hour, now we've got a breeze. Oh, it's so nothing still before. But hey, that's life. Beggars can't be choosers at the moment, can we? So, what I want to talk about today is my ESF Skincare range. Now, you may have noticed it on my website, you may not. I developed it originally way back when I first started doing skincare, well, clinic really, because as part of aromatherapy, we do facials. So when I first started my clinic, I was doing aromatherapy facials back in 1998-99. And when we moved up to Northland in Mongataroto, I had my day spa opened up there. So I was using a combination of Perfect Potion and making custom blends for people. So this range here of the ESF Skincare range, and this is half the range because everything has 2 options, is my babies from back in those days and all the different blends I've created for people over the years and how they've used. And this is only a small portion of the range. All up there are 6 skin types, 2 options for each skin type, and 3 treatment blends, as well as you can get the oil blends and the mist spray. So that's what I'm talking about. In each box comes with a leaflet telling you about the oil. See, it's rolled up and being in the box. It tells you an intro about the oil. It tells you how to use the oil, because these are pure essential oil synergies, and what's in the oil, and then over the back what else is available. But the other bit I've done is I've even given you a list of which carrier oils would work best with that oil. So the idea is, and this is my blend because this is what I use on my skin, although I will admit 2023 has not seen any skincare from me because I've been too freaking shattered to do it. Oh look, now we've got dogs barking. So I blend, I go back and forth depending on what my skin is doing. I change, so I don't just use one type. I flip and switch between the dry, the combination, the normal, and the sensitive, and sometimes even the mature. If I've been out in the weather, like I know when I went skiing the other year, I had to use mature skin on my blend because my skin was just like from having used it. And then there's a devitalize and a puffy, and I put the devitalize in when my skin is looking with winter. So currently we're travelling back and forth to Ohakea with my other career, which is construction, and being exposed to the high winds on the Ohakea plains as it comes in off the west coast of New Zealand. I use the sensitive skin blend because I don't know, it just makes me feel nice. I know why. Because I'm switching between the exposed outdoor, being in a site shed, the dust, and then being in an air-conditioned hotel room. And it's just a little bit too much. And the mature and stuff, yeah, I could use mature and dry, but I actually find the sensitive calms my skin down more. And then I generally use jojoba on my skin, and sometimes I add a bit of nut oils, but I know I don't really cater for nut. I don't manufacture for nut allergies anymore, but I do still have some of the more exclusive oils, but I tend to like apricot more anyway. So apricot jojoba is a beautiful blend. So you're probably looking at this and wondering what are these? These are our testers. So rather than people trying to open our little bottles, because they come in 2.5, 5, 10 and 2.5, 5, 15 and 30, depending on the essential oils that are in them, with the leaflet, like this, comes over there. But when you're out showing it, people want to know what it smells like. You know, you don't want those drifting off. So we made sniffy sticks. So we can go like this and go, and people can smell these and go, oh, that feels so good. Actually, it does feel really good right now. And that's the oily skin blend, which isn't normally me. But my favourite, oh, I don't know, it's probably Mature. I've got to be honest. I don't know why, but Mature. And look, Holly's sitting here behind me, and Holly's skin is combination. And Holly, you haven't used these yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
No, she hasn't. So I'm going to, Holly, sniff that.
Yeah, it smells quite nice.
Holly doesn't want to be on camera because she stayed over there. What's in it? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Lavender, cinnamon.
Cinnamon? No. Oh, so it's the whole botanical name.
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
And then I can't really see the rest of it.
Okay. So I'll tell you.
Camp something.
Camphora?
I
Okay,
guess so,
I think that's
yeah.
Howood.
Oh, okay.
See, so botanical names aren't always what you think the blend is going to be. So that is the combination skin blend number
2.
Number 2. Combination skin blend number 2 actually has in it Alome, which is my nickname, Howood, Lavender and Manuka. And that's designed to relax and balance the body, the skin and the soul.
I can definitely pick up on the Manuka.
And it actually evens out skin tone as well. But so what we're going to do is every couple of days, every 2 days, we've looked at a little program, but we can't guarantee we're going to stay on task with it because it all depends what's happening in our Menlo company. So we want to feature one of these oils, one of the ranges, and tell you more about it and what's in it and why. But what I want to do now is just show you very quickly how I use these. Okay, so I'm being really honest here. My skin currently is crap, and it's crap because I have done nothing to my face since before Christmas because I've been so busy and just being so stressed out that when it comes down to the end of the day and sitting and doing skincare, all I want to do is go to bed. And when I get up in the morning, it's in, out and out the door. But what I have been doing every day is washing my face with my cognac sponge. Konjac? Oh, well, yeah. Konjac. Konjac sponge. And I just get in there and do all around here, and I do a facial massage with it. I do that every morning with my aromatherapy bath. So that's as close as my skin's come to anything is my aromatherapy bath with my Konjac sponge and whatever oils I've decided to put in my bath. So this is how I use it. I go, this is my bottle, just unscented, and I get that, and I go, and it's not quite the instructions, but you know, I've been doing this a while, I'm not a beginner, and then so this is what I'll do on the run, rather than having 20 or 30 bottles made up. I'll do one drop, and someone's going to tell me off about the volume and percentages. One drop to a syringe, wrap it all around. I go really quickly, I go like this, put it all on, go up, go around to the back. Oh yeah, if you don't do the back of your neck, when you get old, the back of your neck's all wrinkly when the rest of your face isn't. And sometimes I do down here, but you know, not always. I do if I'm getting out of the shower, the décolleté. Then I'll grab it again. Grab another. Some more jojoba. Oh look, and they're going to start up again. Because we're not going to do this video twice. We're just going to send it out to you as it is. And hope that what we're hearing really, really loud in the background isn't as obvious to you. And that's what I do. And then I'll let that sit, and the rest of it just trail from my hair like this. Rub it all down to my ends, and it moisturises my hair as well. Because I only wash my hair once every 6 weeks, like that. I rinse it, but I don't use shampoo on it. And then after about 10 minutes, when I've let this all soak in, anything that's left sitting on my skin, I just get a tissue and I just blot my face, and that's it. And that is how I do and use Aromatherapy skincare. Now, if you want to go a bit further on these, oh, so nice. But I gotta go back to work. And I have to admit, when I do one of these, all I want to do afterwards is go to sleep. So, not today. Oh, and when you got leftover oil on these, really good for these parts of your arms that get dry around your elbows. You've probably not thought of that. Just to use up the oil on them.
So no one wants ashy elbows.
No one wants ashy elbows. So, yep, there we go. See, and you can just use that on your elbows to wrap up. Was that even showing up on the screen? Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is a new setup, new tryout we're trying to do. Minus the chainsaws, cleaning up. Now, I will say they are cleaning up storm damage, so that's why we just thought, yeah, we'll let it happen. I did go and ask them how long it'd be though. So that's probably us for today. We will see you in a few days' time. We're going to work, don't know, I'll see which one I decide to start with. In fact, better still, comment on this and let me know which of the products that we have, which of the range I should say, products, but which of the range that you would like us to feature first and go into detailed explanation about, because it would be really interesting to see, you know, what you're looking for. I mean, I have no idea. My demographics of my clients is huge. I've got teens through to people in their 80s, so I don't know who's watching this, so let me know. Do you want it on the combination, or the dry, or the mature, or the normal, the oily, the skincare? Or would you like me to feature the treatments first and then tell you how you can use them? Because even the treatments, you can start with just an oil blend, or you can add it to any of these. They're all created. Oh, another thing, these are all safe for pregnancy. They're all formulated that you can use them while pregnant and with any medical conditions. Doesn't matter if you've got hypertension, anything. These are all created safely. Because I'm a manufacturing aromatherapist, and that is my number one thing, is that it has to be safe for all people, no matter what. And unless you've got a particular allergy, so really, unless you've got a nut allergy, because I can't even think of anything in here that would be an allergy. No, I can't, because I tend to keep away from all that because I've got so many allergies myself. So on that note, we're going to wrap up here and go back to the day job because we've snuck away while we're waiting for some answers to come through to whip this out for you. So, and we'll get away from this awful noise and go back to the quiet office. Okay, sorry, armpits in the picture. Sorry, probably not a good idea. Okay, have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully a wonderful week next year. We're forecast for sunshine up here in Auckland. Let's hope the rest of the country gets some as well. And yeah, did we get hit by the floods and the storms? Yeah, we did. You might have noticed a bit of yellow rope behind me that was holding the lime tree upright. Floods, my master bedroom got hit. Amazingly, the clinic and the garage with all our product did not get hit. Unbelievable, because it was coming in that way. But we took the precautions. So, yeah, that's us. We're out of here. See ya. Bye.